Everybody seems okay. I'm doing an interview. Shut up. They're fine. We're getting along fine. I can hear you. We're totally fine, and everybody's great. Stop chewing. No, we're great.
Thomas, I haven't seen you in I don't know how long. We miss you.
Thank you. I miss your groovy floating cube that hovers over New York City.
I know. Can you believe what's happening right now? This pandemic is just, it's a lot. How are you holding up? How's the family holding up right now?
Well, I don't know what's up with my hair, but
It's
everybody
free.
seems okay. I'm doing an interview. Shut up. They're fine. We're getting along fine. I can hear you. We're totally fine, and everybody's great. Stop chewing. No, we're great. I mean, we're really doing amazing. No, we're actually fine. Yeah.
Good. That's really good to hear. Is there anything that you discovered about yourself during this time, because you are spending so much time with yourself and with your family that you had no idea before? Maybe it is someone chewing really loud.
Well, I mean, I will say that I thought before this started that I had like a little bit of an OCD, you know? Like there's a lot of cleaning stuff that goes on. But when I started taking apart like the locks on all the doors and cleaning the insides of them. That's when I thought maybe, I might be way crazier than I thought.
Oh, no.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What did your wife and son think about this?
You know, there's a lot of them sort of coming into a room and seeing me and just going, oh boy. And then they kind of turn around and leave. Yeah. I think they just think, you know what, leave, he's crazy, let him be. I've gotten a lot closer with the family. I've also gotten pretty close with my Roomba, my little robot vacuum.
Oh,
We've definitely forged a friendship, sort of like, you know, like one of those old Disney movies where like a dog and a cat find their way home.
Yes.
When this whole thing is over, I'm gonna take my Roomba outside and we're just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk it to the ocean to see if it'll to let it see the ocean before it dies.
Yeah, let it be free. Let it just be free.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy that you're here right now. I'm glad to hear that the family's doing okay. And I want to go back in time a little bit before we start talking about what you have going on, which is really exciting. What made you want to be an actor? I don't know if we talked about that last time. Like, what was the driving force behind that?
I think it was girls. It was very accidental.
Right.
I was dating my girlfriend freshman year of high school. I was gonna try out for the pole vaulting team.
Right.
If you've seen me in the dangle outfit, apparently I'm the perfect build for pole vaulting. I guess. So I was gonna try out for the pole vaulting team, but my freshman year of high school girlfriend is such serious stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And so my high school girlfriend was going to audition for the play called You Can't Take It With You, which is a very sweet old Kaufman and Hart play. So we both auditioned together just so we could be like together every second. And then I got cast and she did not. And it was that was just very hard on the relationship. I got like one line. I played the guy who lives in the basement in a toga. It was not a great part. But hey, you know what? I've been getting small parts the whole rest of my life. So what? Joke's on me? Wait, who is that joke on?
Joke's on everyone else.
Joke's on everyone else? Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
And you grew up in Illinois, right?
I grew up in Oak Park, Illinois, which is kind of famous. It's a small town, except that it's right on the edge of Chicago. And the Chicago L train actually has 3 stops in Oak Park. So it was a lot like being in a small town, a lot like being in a big city. Oak Park is famous for a couple things. Betty White was born there.
Oh!
Yeah. Betty White and I were born in the same hospital.
That's awesome.
About like 60 years apart or something like that. The voice of Homer Simpson, Dan Castellaneta, is from Oak Park.
What?
And and Ernest Hemingway. It was Hemingway's hometown. Yeah. So there's at my high school, which is called Oak Park River Forest, there's like something called the Wall of Excellence, and it starts with Ernest Hemingway on the far left side, and then it goes all the way across the timeline of students at Oak Park, and it ends with a picture of me in the Lieutenant Dangle outfit. So it goes like mustache to mustache, the decline of America. over 70 years.
That's so awesome. Do you ever get to go back at all? Have family
I'm in
friends
Chicago. Yeah, I'm in Chicago a fair amount. I have in Chicago. I have something along the lines of, we're one of those big Irish families. My dad was one of 10. My mom was one of 7. So in the city of Chicago, I have something like 70 or 80 first cousins, something like that. Yeah.
How are your family reunions?
They're very crowded. The great thing is I don't know most of their names, but we're all kind of like Irish types, so that we reuse the same names over and over again.
Oh,
you just
good.
walk into a room and you go, Mike, and everybody looks. It's just everybody's either Tam or Mike or something. It's easy.
Well, let's talk about this. Reno 911 is back on Quibi. And you didn't even tell me the last time you saw me that you were working on this. I feel like you were keeping secrets from us, and I thought we were
probably keeping it a little bit secret, yeah. For better or for worse, Reno 911 will be the thing that I'm known for the rest of my life. It is what it is. So everybody has always been like, do more Renos, do more. It's like when you're a band and they're like, play the hits. So
right.
But Niecy Nash has always been the strongest supporter of getting it going. So
right.
Which was great, except that Niecy's also the busiest member of the cast. So it was tough to get everybody back together just logistically, but for camaraderie, everybody couldn't wait to do it. It was fun to do them for Quibi because, I don't know, have you seen any Quibi shows yet?
Yes.
They're hella short.
Right.
Yeah, which is, for me, kind of great. Like,
right.
I rarely have the time where I could be like, I want to watch a long show. And the great thing about Reno 911 is it's suited to be like 6.5, 7 minutes long. Like, we don't need to be a feature-length movie. We did a movie, and it was really short. Yeah. Right. It was really, really stupid and really short. There's a lot of nudity and things blowing up. It was not that complicated. Yeah.
Right.
But the fun thing about the new Reno 911 Quibi episodes is you could either be like a diehard fan of Reno 911, you could have seen every episode and know all the characters' backstories, and you will love the new episodes, or you could have never heard of Reno 911 ever and watch the first episode and love it, I think, absolutely equally. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
What would you say is the difference between what's airing on Quibi versus the original Reno 911?
The secret is we changed nothing. For one thing, I don't think they lack anything. I mean, I think the Quibi episodes, and they generally are about 6.5, 7 minutes.
Got it.
But what they just don't have any filler. You can tell that we're not vamping to kind of like get to something. It's just fast, furious, it kind of punches you in the face. Even the tiny little interstitial parts are much shorter. Yeah. So it's like, if you have, like me, a short attention span, it's kind of a dream. But
yeah,
the sense of humor and tone and everything, they're exactly the same. I think people are a little surprised because they were like, well, you can't really do all the stuff you used to do on Reno 911 anymore. You can't do that, can you? And we were like, yeah, we can. And we did. Right. And if you're mad, guess what? If you're mad, I don't care.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
And the chemistry's still there between everybody. Have you been able to keep in touch with everyone throughout the years? Because it seems like it was just instant.
Yeah. Being in a comedy group is very much like being in a band. It's, there's ups and downs, and but I do feel like the Reno, the cast, we're closer at this point in our lives than we've really ever been by quite a bit. We talk a lot, and I think any like of the craziness of our like younger years has like eased into one. I think we all get along really well and better than we ever did, and two, everyone in the cast has been doing a giant TV show since the day we stopped doing Reno, which is kind of neat because basically this whole season to me feels very much like sort of like an all-star game. It's just everybody came in very ready. Also, I feel like there's that sort of pressure when you're like, hey, we haven't done this in a long time. Come in and be really amazing, come in and be awesome, because like Niecy's gonna be really good and Wendy's gonna be great. So like get your game face on. So it was the episodes, if you see them, I would put any of the Quibi episodes funny wise up against any of the Comedy Central episodes pound for pound, without a doubt.
I'm so happy for you, and I feel like this is something that we can all just enjoy and laugh at right now, just because, the pandemic's going on. You just want to kind of disconnect a little bit, and so it's nice to see your face again on Reno.
Thank you. It's nice to see you. I also will say, like, Reno 911 in some ways is like the opposite of the news.
Right.
Like if the news is getting you down, come in, the water's fine in Reno 911. You are never, one thing we'll never make you do, or your money back is, I don't think we will ever make you think.
Yeah.
At all.
Right.
That's not what we're doing. We're not making you think about stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not getting too deep. It's not right.
No, we are not asking the big questions. or any questions. Yeah.
What's a show that you want to see a reboot of?
My favorite, like an old show that I would love to see back.
Yeah.
We watched really weird. I'm about 20 to 30, 40 years older than you. We used to watch really weird TV in the 70s in America. We watched a show called Love American Style.
Interesting.
You've never heard of it.
No.
It was like, it opened with fireworks and every episode was like people having a romance of some kind. It was so weird. Love American Style. Look it up. That was one of my all-time favorites. I was obviously obsessed with, it kind of has been rebooted, but I was obsessed with the Linda Carter Wonder Woman TV show.
Yeah,
that was the show that made my head spin. I never could, I would sit, I think I probably have radiation damage to my head from how close I sat to the TV when Linda Carter's Wonder Woman was on.
It's so great.
So that kind of has been rebooted, but yeah, we watched really, really dumb things way back then.
I love it though. That would be nice. Yeah. Again, something that's going to make you just disconnect a little bit. I'm here for this right now.
Love American Style. Yeah, 70s TV was we weren't overthinking it. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to play a quick round of lightning round questions with you, okay?
Let's go.
Do you prefer texting or talking?
Text.
If you had to pick between a superpower, being invisible or being able to teleport, which one would you do?
Teleport.
What's better, to ask for permission or to ask for
forgiveness? Forgiveness. I answered before you even asked it. Yeah. No, you're never. The answer is, it's true. You're never going to get permission, so don't ask.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, you're not going to get permission. Don't ask them.
Right.
And then I'll actually say this: don't ask for forgiveness either. Just do it. Just shut up and do it. And if they're mad at you,
yeah. Be unapologetic about it.
Just spend the rest of your life destroying them. It's not a big deal.
Right. Okay, is it better to have a certificate or experience?
Experience by 1,000 miles. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a stack of certificates. One that says I'm a bachelor of the fine arts. That seems pretty dumb to have.
And nothing happened from that.
Right? I can legally practice the fine arts, which I guess I do.
Yes, technically. And three things that you cannot live without during this quarantine.
Oh, okay. Well, one thing that's interesting, I found you would think I couldn't live without, but I haven't had it until today in this interview. Wi-Fi. Just a hilarious detail. Haven't had it for like a month. You know, and it was good because I almost accidentally read a book. Three things that I can't really live without. Great music close by, my wife and child, and I include my dogs and my children. And then a pretty large thing of crunchy peanut butter. No, you know what? Let me redo the order. Thing of crunchy peanut butter.
Yeah.
My wife and family and the dogs.
That's a great list
after the crunchy peanut butter. Yeah. And music.
That's a great list. Yeah, and music. Who's your favorite artist?
If you want to talk music, we should book a couple hours because that's all I think about.
Is music.
And then I'm getting into bands that I sort of forgot about a little bit.
Thomas, it was so much fun talking to you as usual, and I can't wait till this is all over to see you and your robot vacuum thingy. And I can't.
You know what? Here's what I'll do. The robot and I will just start walking towards New York.
Yeah.
And we'll meet in if you want to meet us, do you have a robot mop or vacuum or anything you could bring?
I could just bring a regular one. I'll just walk in.
You just bring a regular mop or a regular vacuum, and me and my Roomba will start walking towards Nebraska or some sort of a central place, okay?
Yeah, and we'll make it.
Meet you in Nebraska.
Yep, see you there.
See you.
Now that was one of my favorite interviews. What did you think? Like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop channel so that you never miss out on the latest celebrity interview.